got to our hotel early and we don't check in until 3. We left our luggage, but I asked the lady at the front counter what she recommends around here for food, because if we just ended up wandering on our own, I would have for sure probably just wandered into a ramen shop or udon or yakiniku or something like that that I'm familiar with. And I definitely wanted to go with like a local recommendation. So she recommended that we come to this place called, what's it called?
Nokkedon?
No, nokkedon. Something like that. Anyway, it's this fish market and you go around, you buy tickets and you go from stall to stall. You first start out with your bowl of rice, then you go stall to stall and pay with tickets for the individual toppings. It's almost like building your own poke bowl, because except you get to, well, I guess in some poke restaurants that you pick your stuff, but you just get your rice and then you top it with all of this raw fish, and it's so far really, really, really good. So lunch was a huge success. We ended up going to that place called
Aomori something or
Aomori o Nekkobo. That sounds like cat.
no. Nokkedon.
Nekkodon. Nokkedon. You pay for these tickets and then you walk around and it's just a bunch of food stalls. Not really, I guess they're food stalls, but you buy tickets and the tickets you use to purchase the fish and the different things that are on there. So you go around and you pick your favorite stuff and create like a poke bowl. But it was a huge success. I thought it was really, really good. Kyle, did you like it?
Yeah.
So yes, super great food, super great lunch. Let's see what else Aomori has to offer. So we took a train to Hirosaki to see the Hirosaki Castle. We made our way into the park, and it's a really pretty park. Check it out. So it's possible that we're being rebels. It said something at the front about having to pay $3.50 to be able to enjoy something. We didn't know if it was the park or a specific activity, but we see other people not paying, so we're just gonna go ahead and go with the flow. And yeah. So we're approaching now what I'm guessing is probably the first gate to the castle grounds. I mean, the whole park is castle grounds, but this is the first gate to the castle grounds, which means we've got a pretty castle somewhere behind it. And here's a giant stone monument thing that I don't know what it represents, but I'm gonna find out and do a voiceover right here.
There is no information online about this stone monument, so this part is kind of meaningless, but isn't it pretty?
Well, as you can see, we made it here to Hirosaki Castle, and it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. I've been to Osaka once, as you can see right here. The castle is quite a bit bigger, but nevertheless, this is a really, really pretty castle. I don't know anything about it. I don't think this area was ever the capital of Japan, but I'm gonna find out a little bit more about this castle. I'm gonna put that fact right here in a voiceover while you check it out. The Hirosaki Castle was constructed in 1611. It was the home of the Tsugaru clan. Originally a 5-story castle, the building was destroyed in 1627 due to a lightning strike. It was rebuilt in 1810 as a 3-story structure that you see here. So the castle looks out over this volcano, this mountain, and unfortunately it's a cloudy day today, but it still looks super pretty through the haze. So this area, Aomori, is known for apples. Apples is their thing. So different parts of Japan are known for different things. Some areas are different types of ramen, different types of whatever, strawberries, things. This is apples. So everything that they have here seems to be centered around apples. So I got these 3 things just now: dried apples, an apple pie, and apple juice from the souvenir shop that's here just next to the castle. I've got this beautiful view outside. I've got some wonderful food. I think it's wonderful food. We're gonna try it out right now. First, I'm gonna try the dried apple and see how that is. And they're really good. Look how chunky, like giant chunks. They're really good. They're like juicy, if it's possible for a dried fruit to be juicy. They're juicy. Oh yeah. No, the juice tastes like a cold pressed apple juice. It has like a thickness to it. It makes it feel like super fresh. But the real star of the show is the pie. Big chunk of apple inside there. Itadakimasu. Oh my god. It's not very sweet. I was expecting it to be more sweet. And and I like it. The only thing that I would wish out of this is that it were heated up. Now, when I think of apple pie, I think of like a nice warm apple pie with like cold vanilla ice cream. Obviously cold vanilla ice cream, otherwise it's just called milk. And last, I don't know what this guy is. It's just a really light flaky bread with like a little apple jelly in it. Oh, the apple jelly is really good. All right. Okay, Aomori, you got the apples down right. Okay, so we made it to our hotel for the first night. This is the first place that we're staying tonight. It's not too bad. It's a nice little hotel room. It's pretty stinking cheap. I don't know if this is because Japan is still locked down from the rest of the world because of the pandemic situation going on. And so there's not a lot of tourism. So I don't know if that's why these hotels are so cheap. But I mean, we got this room, well, we each got our own room for a little over $30 a night. And in Japan, the way that they do hotels is, and Airbnbs and things like that, is generally you pay, I don't need this anymore, generally you pay per person. So the room is the same, but you pay for occupancy. So if you and your friend are staying in a room, or if you're bringing someone with you, you're going to pay roughly double for the same room with two people. So if you're traveling with, a friend, you can get a room that has two beds and a double if you want to, but it's the same price as just getting your own room and having that privacy. So that's what we did. Anyway, let's check the room out. I just want to see what the view is like. Let's check out the view. So the view, maybe we'll wait until morning comes around and then take a look at this this view. You can't really see it here, but we'll take a look at this in the morning. But apart from the small window, I mean, look, it's got a nice queen size bed, looks like. Got my plugs over here. They made this cute little origami. Look how cute is that? It's a goose, a crane. But it's a nice little bed, desk with a fridge underneath. You got a little vanity here so you can be, I don't know, vain. And little tour recommendations. Yeah, nice big mirror here to, again, be vain. And then tiny little bathroom. Pretty typical of like Japanese bathrooms, especially in smaller places, kind of an all-in-one unit. That's all you need. And another mirror to be vain. But anyway, that was our first day in northern Japan, up in Aomori Prefecture. Aomori Prefecture? Tohoku Prefecture? We're in Tohoku, Aomori. We're basically at the tip top of Japan before heading into Hokkaido. That's it for day one. Tomorrow is day two. We're heading to our next destination, which I can't remember right now, but we'll wake up and remind you in the morning after we have breakfast. But anyway, that's it for tonight. I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning, everybody. As promised, the view out the window in the morning. It is a cloudy day. It's supposed to rain, so it's not such a bad view. So Kyle and I are about to end our time here in Aomori, and it was a nice time. We got to go see the castle in Hirosaki, which is kind of funny because we're headed towards another destination today. We'll show you a little bit more of that later, but that's actually kind of where we were yesterday when we went to the castle. So we're sort of backtracking a little bit, but that's okay. We're just enjoying the sights. It's a really nice little bay that they have here. Check it out. I'm not sure how this is showing up, but I really love the you can really see the mountains in the background, and the sky is just beautiful today. I know it's cloudy, but it just adds to some atmosphere, don't you think? So that's gonna do it for Aomori. We are gonna head to the train station now, where we're gonna catch a train to our next destination, which is Morioka. And there's more castles and shrines and stuff to be had there, so let's see you there. So while the feeling is fresh, we just arrived in Morioka, and I made a joke earlier as we were walking onto the train about like, oh, wouldn't that suck if we lost our ticket? And I got off the train and I lost my ticket. So it's like it's a $200 ticket, roughly. It gives us 5 days on the Shinkansen, on the bullet train. So all of that is for free. For 5 days, we can hop on, hop off anywhere we want and tour basically the whole east side of Japan. And I lost it. We got some help from the lady. She called the train. They checked where I was sitting, and there was no ticket to be found. She let me out of the station, and so we're here now. We're gonna make the best of it. They gave us an information number, or they might find the ticket today when it arrives in Tokyo, and I can call and see if they found it. If they find it, then I can buy a ticket to Tokyo, which is like $150, go back to Tokyo, which is about a 3-hour trip on the bullet train, get my pass. They'll refund the $150 ticket back to me, so at least I won't lose that. But it'll be 3 hours-ish back to the next destination, so that'll be 6 hours lost, at least, probably closer to 7 or 8 by the time all the stuff is done. But I'll have my ticket back. If they don't find the ticket, then I have to pay $200 again tomorrow morning to buy another 5-day pass. I'm hoping that I can find it because I don't have an extra $200 to throw around in a ticket that is lost because of my stupidity. I always put the ticket back in my wallet. This is the one time I was holding it in my hand and I was trying to get a video, and anyway, that doesn't matter. But we're here. I'm gonna try and cheer up and have a good time while we're in Morioka. We're gonna check out some things, go check out some shrines, some temples, and wander around here before calling and figuring out what later is. Anyway, that's just a life update for right now. So that seems like a good enough time as any to just end this video for today. We'll pick up next week where this one left off. We'll see if I found my ticket or if I wasted a lot more money. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and end this story here. And we'll pick it up on tomorrow's adventure. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya. Click over here to check out the snow monkeys of Nagano. Or click over here to see what YouTube thinks you'll like.